You ready to get a Christmas tree?
Mm-hmm.
I just said, Lisa. What? No, just for the picture.
There's the ones we want right there. What do you think? You want this one right here?
Yeah.
Fat
That one's
tree.
chubby.
It might be. It might be just a tad tall.
No, Dad. No, Dad. Look at that little tiny one.
You want that one?
Yeah.
You found it.
I mean, it's perfect. It's everything you ever wanted in a Christmas tree. And more.
So these are all pretty big, but man, I wish I had a bigger house. What about this one right here? Look how full that one is.
That's a great one.
All right, you think this is the one?
This is the one.
It's a little tall. We'll make it shorter.
Right here. Right there.
7 feet is right here, so all right, I'm gonna cut it right here.
Yep.
We got a tree. No, this is a tall tree. We
Let's go.
might have to
Let's
cut
see
this shorter. It's big. How am I gonna get in here without breaking all the branches? That's fine.
And all the branches are red.
So yeah, we're gonna have to cut this branch off and these little ones.
Where are we at?
That's 8 feet right there.
Perfect.
We'll have to cut this down a little bit to put this out like that.
Coco.
You guys have bunnies?
It's my Coco baby. Mom, I always call her my Coco baby.
We'll never get it out. Is that pretty straight?
Yeah, it looks good. It's really big.
It's huge. What do you guys think? That's it's a pretty big Christmas tree. It looked a lot smaller out on the lot, you know. For years we had an artificial Christmas tree. Oh, artificial tree. I can't even think about it now. Living out here, and especially in Michigan, you know, Christmas tree industry is pretty big here. How could we have a plastic tree in our house? What are we gonna do? Put a plastic tree made in China up in the house and we could go to the local farm and cut one down. So I'm not a huge fan of artificial trees anymore. Now, there are lots of situations. People have artificial trees. You know, my aunt and uncle have had a tree. We go there every year for Christmas Eve, and I love that tree. You know, it's like historical at their house. Same one every year, you know, it's just nice. And lots of people can't get out and cut down Christmas trees or don't want to deal with it. I understand, that's fine. But you know what? If you have a choice to make, and you can get out and take your family out for the day and cut down a Christmas tree together, you're not. A lot of people think that they're helping the environment by buying an artificial tree. Oh, I don't want to cut down all those trees. Well, no, you're not, because all those trees were planted by people with the intention of selling them. They would not have been planted if people don't buy them. So yes, actually cutting down a Christmas tree is actually good for the economy, good for the local farms, and good for the environment if you want to play that angle on it too. But the reason I bring this up is because one of our plans here, one of our kind of big plans, is to have a Christmas tree farm here. What a good location. Not too far off the expressway, not too far from two big cities, and we have a really good potential to sell a lot of Christmas trees. And I love planting trees and growing things, so it seemed perfect. So out here in the field, we're looking at the back of our hay fields here, and there's this kind of back area here that's hay is not that great, and this is where I'm going to start. So I missed the opportunity this fall, I think, to plant, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a couple dump truck loads of wood chips back here, and we're going to buy a couple hundred Christmas trees, and we're going to plant them out here. So we'll plant some bunch of rows of trees out here just over that kind of valley. We'll start in the back, and this whole field can just we'll keep on going. Every year we'll plant a few hundred trees, and eventually this whole back field here will be all Christmas trees. We still have enough hay in the front fields, I think, to sustain our needs. And I could always clear some forest here and make some more room for Christmas trees or hay field, whatever I want to do. I know a few people commented on Facebook down south, you know, in Florida, $20 was pretty cheap for a tree. So I would probably sell ours for a little bit more than that. That farm was actually, they're going out of business, kind of. They're just selling off what they had. That's why a lot of their trees were so tall. And she was just selling off whatever's out there, and 20 bucks a piece is a great deal. You know, at the big box stores, you're going to pay 30, 40, 50 bucks for a decent Christmas tree. So, and not that big. We had to cut a lot off that tree to fit it in the living room. So, but I thought I'd share that with you guys. You know, if you're making the decision, you want to go out and get a Christmas tree this year, jump online, look around, and see if you can find a local farm. You know, support those guys that are growing Christmas trees, and don't buy a Chinese Christmas tree. Buy something real, you know. Merry Christmas from the SSL family, and early Merry Christmas. Hope that your holidays are filled with family and good memories and good Christmas trees. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.